Well, the Chinese growth experience and development experience of the past 30 years has been truly remarkable, and they've gone much further and faster than anyone expected. And that's a huge tribute to the Chinese people and to their government, which in this area has governed, I think, very well on balance. I think the challenge for China going forward is that they face a number of deep challenges. Those include demographic challenges. They are aging very rapidly. In part, the one-child policy has created a very imbalanced demographic picture, which over time is leading to fewer working people and more elderly people. And so they're in a kind of race, as some people have called it, between getting rich before they get old. So that's a huge challenge for them. They also face enormous environmental challenges. They have, which range from air pollution to water availability and distribution of water resources. They face financial strains. There are a number of challenges that could threaten the Chinese miracle, as I think it's fair to call it. And I think the Chinese policymakers are very aware of these challenges, and I think in most cases they are doing what they can to address those. The one you alluded to is that they, I think, are aware that their model to date has relied very heavily on producing goods that are marketable in large open economies like the United States, and we've traditionally been their main source of demand. And that has created this sort of export-driven model of growth. Now, between the fact that the U.S. is no longer in a position to be that sort of consumer of last resort, and the fact that it creates various strains in the global economy, trading system, and financial system, and isn't serving, frankly, the Chinese people well, the Chinese government has recognized that it needs to put more emphasis on consumption by Chinese people, more demand in China, and less dependence on demand from the United States or other markets. And so there's already a commitment in their current 5-year plan to moving to a more consumption and domestic demand-based economic model. And the question is whether they're going to be able to implement the policies to actually move in that direction quickly. But given their track record in the past, I wouldn't underestimate their ability to get that done.